website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Hey, I'm improvising here, but what I'm actually doing is I'm doing an exercise that I'm so good at that it sounds like I'm just improvising or playing solos. And you can do that as well. It's a surefire, simple path to improvisational mastery. It really is, and it's the simplest thing in the world. So please stick with me in this video. Because what you do is I have a simple thing going on in the background. I just have my looper, digital delay DD7 with a little hold function so I can make a little loop. Doesn't matter what it is. But then I have a C minor and I've got an F minor 7th as well. So C minor 7 and F minor 7. I'm using the C natural minor scale. And in this case, first position, 8th fret, K shape. And then I'm using the minor pentatonic. You know, the first position that we all know. And then I'm moving in and out of that, going a position higher and lower. But what am I doing here? Well, I'm just coming up with stuff. But, I'm not good at it. When I used to practice this, I wasn't good at it. So I used to come, okay, what should I play? Okay. And I would try to follow the music. Just play a couple of notes and then see if you get inspired to play some more. That was pretty good. Oh, that was pretty good too. Right? And then I would play it over and over again. You can even start with one note over and over until you have a phrase that you're completely satisfied with. Let me start with one note. Okay? Let me take that and some other note. And then back to the first. I'm just going up a semitone in the scale. Then let's play the third note on this string. Slide it up to the next note. That's a neat little thing. Might, complicate that a little bit. Going up to the E string there. Bending it, okay. Right? Of course, it's hard for me to simulate, but if you were to go back a couple of years in the past, you would see me playing something that sounds awful or insecure or searching and probing, and gradually I would play the same thing, but better each time. Refining it, playing it up against the music, trying to make it fit the chords, and then after like a minute or so, right, I get an idea and I spend a minute just refining it until I have something. Right? And then I go on to the next thing, and the next thing, spending a minute or two just refining it. Sometimes it's only 15 seconds. You play something and you wanted it to sound in a specific way, but it didn't. And then you refine it. And don't think that this is only like a fusion kind of mellow, whatever you think that I'm playing over. This is for every style of music out there. Could be up-tempo rock, anything. Try something. And then refine it, play it over and over again until it sounds really good. What happens then naturally, with nothing extra added to that formula, is that you suddenly start getting it right the first time. You spend less and less time refining your ideas until the day that right? Right? And it's really fun. So the exercise naturally becomes what it is that you want to do, is improvising. So you basically compose in the beginning by coming up with an idea, refining it until it's perfect, doing that over and over again until you can compose, in real time with no preparation. So I warmly recommend it. But if you want something out of this video, not you spent, 5 minutes watching it? If you want those 5 minutes to become actual results, you have to do something else than just look at the next freaking YouTube video. You have to make a decision and say, how can I not forget to see this video again? How can I not forget to use it in my practice? You need to make some decisions right now. If you think this makes sense, you can make a few decisions about what you're going to do with it, when are you going to practice it, first thing when you pick up your guitar, what are you going to use? What jam track? What chords are you going to play? Or are you just going to do this for 10 minutes each day? How does that look? And then you decide, and then the next step is to make sure you can't forget your decision. So you make sure, when you place your guitar in a different way every time you put it down. So when you get into your room, you go, oh, why is the guitar on my... Oh, that's why. It's because I'm supposed to practice this every day for a month, right? You can't expect a result unless you give it time. So you need to say, okay, I'm not just going to dabble with this. I'm going to take this really cool idea and I'm going to test it out, use it every day for a month and see where that brings me. Record yourself right now, play 2 chords like I just did. The C minor 7 and the F minor 7, and then just start playing and hit record. And then do this for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever suits your schedule, all freaking month. And then tell me about the results when you get to the end of it, because I can promise you, if you do this, you will get results. It's just but you won't discover that you have results unless you record yourself, because you get better gradually. And so you don't notice it until you're suddenly playing a whole solo perfect from start to end. And you didn't realize it before it was over. And you go, oh, I guess I developed a little bit there. Okay, so this works because it's how the brain works. So you naturally develop in this way. So do it. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.